Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Florida Boy. You know what channel you're on. Well, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to anybody who didn't see Steve's Gear Christmas video. Awesome video, by the way, man. That was such a good idea. So, New Year. It has been crazy. If you don't know about me, I'm a business office manager, so come the end of the year, I've got a lot of stuff to do. I also kind of am the HR person. I know, crazy. But I am kind of the HR person at my work too, so new year, end of the year stuff, crazy. Very, very busy. So today we are going to be taking a look at what I carry in my EDC bag. I don't think you can see it, it's off frame. But lately I've been kind of minimalist, maximalist. I've been carrying a smaller bag just so that I can't stuff it full of crap. Just because I've been going around, moving around a lot. Yeah, it's been nuts. So let's get into it. All right, so EDC bag. My current bag that I'm carrying is kind of an old bag. It's a vintage bag, but I like it nonetheless. So we'll go ahead and put it a little bit into frame. Here you go, ta-da. This is an MCM bag. A little bit more fancy than a normal EDC bag, but I enjoy it. It's nice, it's small. It's kind of got some small-ish straps, and it makes it pretty nice for a little EDC bag when you're, you know, trying to stuff it full of stuff, but you really don't have the room. I've been dabbling with that. Kind of hate it, kind of like it. Yeah, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and take a look at the bag, and we will get into what I have inside of it. So let's go. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you know, if you follow the channel, some of the things you're gonna see inside of this bag are gonna come of no surprise. And I'm gonna fix the camera just a little bit. But before I get into the bag, one of the things I do carry is, I still really enjoy, this is a knife that my buddy Dan sent in. And I still really do enjoy this knife. This is the Midgard's Messer carbine rifle knife. And I just really like the fact, if you know me, you know I do absolutely love fixed blades. And it does have this nice little lever here where you can lock it. And this is basically a fixed blade now. You know, not a fixed blade. I still wouldn't torque on it a whole lot. But, you know, the normal amount of force a person is going to put on this knife while using it, you are not going to break that. That's just... yeah, it's basically a fixed blade. You also have the extra pin that you can put in there. I mean, this thing is just a tank. Really like this knife. Anything Midgard's, I'm just a huge fan of. I love the overbuilt quality. This is totally novelty for probably 99% of the knife collectors out there. And you're probably not going to use this a whole lot, but I still do enjoy carrying it. And anytime I pull this out, people see this and they're like, what is that? So I really like the wow factor too. Now, getting into the bag, it's kind of even though it's a small bag, it kind of is a little big to fit in a frame. Here you go. So what we're going to do is move him right here and then open this up, and we'll start pulling things out piece by piece. And first thing is going to be just this little Nautica, I guess, nail keeper set. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to go into a whole bunch about that. But since I work in an office, I like to just, you know, if I get there and my nails are a little dirty from my workout in the morning or something, just like to clean up, make sure that I'm not going in there all grungy. One of the other things, of course, is going to be my OpenSea leather wallet. Keep that usually in my pocket. Sometimes I toss it in my bag. A couple other little things. I got the Lever Gear XT right here. Still dabbling around with this. This is kind of new to the channel. Mike over there at Lever Gear sent this in for me to check out. And I do carry it. I do use it. I use it alongside that new Olight, the Autical, there we go, Autical UI. I was looking for the name of it. This is kind of a cool knife, razor, because it's got that button lock, or access lock, I guess I should say. And You can reverse flick it. You can do a normal flick. I think it's just really interesting. They did a good job on this. So I enjoy carrying that. Doesn't make much sense to carry both of these, but hey, that's a normal box cutter. This is more of like a precision. So that's my reasoning. That's the maximalist in me coming out. I got my good old key bar. I've had this for the longest time. Still really enjoy carrying that. And now we'll move on to the bag. So I keep a flashlight in the bag if it's not in my pocket. Most of the time this is in my pocket, but it gets swapped out a lot for different flashlights. So right now we have the Olight Arcfeld. This is the original with the laser pointer. I'm gonna go ahead and move that, put that on the charger because that is that one bar. I am not the greatest at keeping those charged. And then next we have my nutsack. This is the nutsack pocket organizer. This is the smaller version. I can't remember the dimensions right off the top of my head, but I went ahead and slid in that copper shed pry bar that Dan sent in to me because I freaking love this thing. I really need to get a little, yes, I need to get a bead to put on it for all the bead lovers out there. And then we have the Refine EP1. This is a staple in my pocket. Right now it's in the bag, but I usually do toss this in a pocket. But it depends on what I'm wearing. So one of the reasons why all this stuff is in my bag, or at least in the bag right now, is at work I usually am wearing like some kind of slacks or maybe a, you know, a 3-piece suit, 2-piece suit. So it really just depends on what I'm wearing, whether or not that's in my bag. The next thing is I have a little My Protein container. Right now, yeah, ibuprofen, caffeine pills, and vitamin D. Usually I'll have some workout supplements in there depending on if I needed to get out of the house pretty quickly. So that's pretty self-explanatory about that. The other thing that's in my bag right now is I keep my Sabenza in this little slip that I just, you know, like I said, this all falls back to me wearing slacks. So if I'm wearing just normal pants, I will take that out of the slip. I'll use the pocket clip, put it on my, you know, put it in my pocket the right way. But if I'm wearing slacks or if I'm wearing any kind of dress pants or a suit, I'll slide it in this slip and then put it in my pocket because I don't really want my pocket clip showing when I'm wearing dress pants. It just, it doesn't look right. It looks kind of funny. So this pocket slip, kind of situational depending on what I'm wearing for the day. So there is that. Also in the bag, you will find an extra hank. I keep an extra hank in there at all times, just in case. You never know. And I have a lighter. I alternate this out. This is the one I usually just keep in my bag. It's just this plain Zippo. I do have other Zippos, especially, where is it? Oh yeah, sitting right here next to me. I usually carry this one a lot. This is another one that my buddy Dan sent in. I hope you follow the channel because Dan's a major point or major staple in this channel. He sends a lot of stuff in. He's a huge supporter. So definitely get some good stuff there. So this is what I normally keep in my bag, is that just plain brass Zippo. Moving on. So we have my other nutsack. This is the nutsack leather double admin pouch. There we go. I had to think about what it was there for a second. So this is the leather double admin, and if you can see inside this is basically my tech pouch. This got moved up somehow. So looking at this, we have, oh God, I can't remember what the name of this thing was. Let me get this off camera. The Unravel is what this is. So this is pretty cool. It folds up. It's got a spot for an iPhone, for an Apple Watch, AirPods, which is things I carry with me at all times. So this is cool if I ever need to charge anything or everything. This has got me. And I just keep a small set of mics, I guess you would call it. It's a transceiver, it's a receiver that goes to the iPhone, and it's got a couple of microphones. I keep that with me just in case I ever need to do some recording that I wasn't planning for. We got an extra charging block. And you saw the cables, of course, cables there. And then this is just a MagSafe charger that magnetic to the back of the iPhone. So I can just kind of charge my phone on the go if I need to. So those are kind of the staples of my, like my tech pouch. And then we have one more thing in my bag. And that is going to be, well, I guess technically two things. I do keep this little like lunchbox thing in here. It's just a wax canvas like lunch sack that I keep in there. But as for like the last thing that I keep in the actual bag is going to be this leather pouch. And this isn't always in the bag. So I keep a checkbook. I do go bowling on Tuesday nights. That is where I have my my league night. And this, that's why there's checks in this. If I don't have cash on me, I gotta write a check. Most people have no idea what a check is anymore, but I do use them. So this pouch, this is one that doesn't always stay in the bag. I usually do carry this in my hand, just depending on if I need to be hands-free or not. So we'll go ahead and look inside of this pouch. I've got an extra wallet that I rotate things out with. This just has my credit cards and stuff I don't use very often. We have another hank. I keep that hank on me at all times, even when it's not in a bag, of course. I've got some refills for my EP1L, which you'll see here in just a second, and AirPods. Now, the rest of this stuff is going to be pouched or, you know, something of that nature. So, this is the Alpaka, oh God, I want to say hub pouch. I think it's the hub. It's the Alpaka pocket organizer, okay? So this is kind of just my gear kit. So inside here is pretty simple. We've got the CountyCom titanium comb. We have a Tucson little mini pry bar. I've never actually had to really use this for anything, but I have it just in case because I'm a maximalist and we don't need to talk about it. So here is, actually, you know what? I probably don't even need to have this in here anymore. This is a CountyCom titanium. Oh, you know what? I probably do need to have this. This has some of my heart pills in there. My heart pills? Blood pressure pills. Yeah, I really don't take these anymore, but this is kind of, I forgot that I put this in there just kind of as a oh no, I need it. So these two go hand in hand. This is your CountyCom little EDC screwdriver, but in here is where I keep all of my little bits. These are the ones that actually came with the screwdriver. I have used this quite a lot, actually. This really comes in handy. I really enjoy having that in there. Even when my dad works with me, he does more of the maintenance side in the building, and he's come to me to use that little precision screwdriver so many times, so he may actually use it more than I do. But it's really nice to have if I need to tighten down a pivot or something on one of my knives. So I carry it always as a, you know, a just in case. So the last thing inside that other double admin pouch is going to be this. This is the Hide and Drink wax canvas pocket organizer. And we will go ahead and pull out the few things that are in here. So yeah, I know it's weird. The Microtech is in the pocket organizer, but this is one of the pocket organizers that actually makes it in my pocket. The only reason why it's in that bag is, like I said, it just depends on what I'm wearing for the day. So here we go. These are the things that are in there. So this right here, I use this all the freaking time. This is a little stainless steel cutlery card sent in by yours truly, Dan. And yeah, I do use this all the time. I eat on the go at work or when I'm out. I have to do bank runs and all kinds of stuff. So if I get hungry and I go by somewhere and I get food and they don't give me any kind of cutlery, I've got that on me. A couple more refills. I keep a ton of refills for my pens because I run through them like crazy. Not 100% sure why I did that, but you know, it depends on what I was thinking. So here is the Refine EP1L. I use this night and day all the time. This is my go-to pen as of right now. And I absolutely love this pen. I've found that I love the G2 refills. It makes it write like a dream. It really is just the best. Here, give you an idea. Refine EP1L. Yeah, see, love the G2 refills on this guy. Works great. I really liked the pen before I found the refills, But after finding those refills, that's my pen right there. And then this is the flashlight I was saying. Normally I'll just keep one in my pocket or in my bag. I really like this. This is the Raylight Pineapple. Just such a great light. It's in copper, obviously, but such a great light. I love the emitter on it. It's got the Nisha, I think it's 219. And then last but not least, we have the Microtech, there we go, Ultratech Spartan. You know, yeah, there you go, focus. And I like having this in my pocket. I do also have a little sheath, holster, whatever you want to call it. It's a belt sheath that Dan sent in with this, and I do carry that a lot. Like another one of those things, depends on what I'm wearing. 9 times out of 10, if I'm not at home, I'm wearing slacks. If I am at home, I'm wearing joggers. If we're going out, I might be wearing joggers depending on the weather. If I'm wearing anything other than joggers, it's shorts or pants, probably like everybody else in the world. But I do wear belts, so depends on what I'm wearing, what this is going to be housed in. And that's the way a lot of my EDC gear is. It's a lot of situational stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much what's in my pockets right now. I know it's a lot of stuff. Definitely is a lot to look through. So that was mainly just a quick look through of some of the things that I've been dabbling around with, carrying around with so far. I kind of ended the new year carrying all that stuff, and I've got some more bags and stuff on the way. It's just been nuts, y'all. It really has. Between the new job and end of the year, and right now we've got COVID running through the building. I mean, it's just been insane. So the channel is still up and running, and we're still going. We're still moving strong. I have not been around to record videos. I know I sound like a broken record, but it feels like it's just been one thing after another. It really has. It sucks, but it is what it is. I still love EDC. I still love all my EDC gear, and that's why I wanted to bring you a little bit of an update so you could see what I've been carrying. So if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what to do. Catch you on the next one.